Well, good day, ladies and gentlemen. Hope I can make this video without killing everything in my studio. Just kidding. This right here is an RWS Model 48 air percussion rifle. Now, this file here, I'm going to call it my alternative to 22 rifles, 22 caliber rifles. This, ladies and gentlemen, has nothing to do with gunpowder. It's air powered. Inside of this rifle, right in here, the way this thing is set up, the way it's mechanically designed, everything is a great big piston that compresses itself. Once you cock this side-loading lever right here, it compresses a whole blast of air, if you will, and that's basically the principle behind the thing, is air power. Now, let me go on. Let me okay, before I get into this real quick, I'm going to try to get through this video as fast as I can. I do have a full demo video showing me shooting this piece down in my library somewhere here on YouTube, so look for that. This is just kind of a rehash of an old subject. But like I say, this is an alternative to rifles that use gunpowder. Now, on this particular one here, they make all kinds of configurations of air rifles. Some of them even use CO2 cartridges. Some of them break in the middle, to compress the piston, and on and on and on like that. You got all kinds of names, Beeman, Crossman, but this is an RWS, and it is made in Germany. To load this guy, you simply take this lever right here. Kind of hard to cock that back, believe you me, because this is pretty powerful. This guy here shoots a 14.5 grain 22 caliber. That's 5.5 millimeter little pellet at right around 900 feet a second. As a matter of fact, where's my pellets? Here's one of them right here. You're not going to be able to see this very well. Well, you can't see it at all. But they're cupped on the end, right there, if you can see that, and that helps the air push this guy right along. This is a field point. It is a hunting tip, if you will, and believe you me, ladies and gentlemen, as goofy as this might sound, these air percussion rifles have a lot of power. Not quite as much as a 22, but they're not a toy. Did you catch me? These are not a toy. Okay, but on this guy here, if you can see where the bolts come back, and just right there in this barrel, you insert this, point first, of course. And there's a little button right here, and you got to push this down and close it. And believe it or not, this guy right here has actually got a safety, if you can see that. Every time you cock this, that safety is on. Because like I say, this is not a toy. There's something else I might want to mention too. You can't leave this loaded either, by the way. As soon as I get done and close this file out, I'll have to go outside and shoot this into the ground or my neighbor's window. I'm just kidding about that. But on these scopes, you can't go, on this type of a rifle here, you can't put a cheap 22 scope on. This happens to be an RWS 350 scope. It's just a straight 4-power scope. And because the vibrations that a air percussion rifle sets up is a lot different than, say, gunpowder rifles. So, and does this thing have any kick? No. And it has very little sound to it. And also, maintenance on this is very, very easy. On the face of that bolt, because I just got done cleaning this, all you have to do, say every 1,000 pellets that you run through, you just put a couple drops of some real good quality oil in that bolt. And that's really all the maintenance there is, except for every 1,000 rounds or so, you want to take these little cotton pellets and shoot one or two through the barrel, because you've got no gunpowder residue to fool with or anything like that. So you're just kind of getting rid of the lead fouling that way. So you don't need to run no brush down there or fancy solvents or any of that kind of stuff. And the only other thing, I recommend using these military grade gun wipes, but every once in a while I'll wipe this piece down because I keep it pretty handy for some undisclosed reasons. I was noticing where it was sitting there by my back door, it was getting pretty dirty, so I decided to clean it. And I thought, I'll just rail off another YouTube video. But like I say, I've got a demo video on this. I paid, if you want to know what I paid for this Model 48 RWS, I paid $400 at Cabela's years ago. I bought this in 2007. I remember that all too well, and I have fired literally thousands of pellets through this thing. The only thing that's ever happened is this connecting rod right here. The connecting rod from the bolt, if you will, to the charging handle broke on me, and I had to get hold of the company, or the representative company, and I bought me a couple more of these rods and replaced the one that broke. But like I say, ladies and gentlemen, this is a very good alternative to, if you don't dig the idea of 22 caliber rim fire or whatever have you, this is an alternative for a variety of reasons. Okay, I think I've covered about everything. This piece is awful heavy, too. It weighs about 8.5, 9 pounds. It is very, very heavy. Well, I hope I covered everything here. Thank you very much for watching the video, and have a nice day.